Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Quill Notes. Okay, Quill Notes. What you have here is a snapshot of the meeting, and you can change its category here, and I can change it to note to self, which it is. And what you'll notice is that when I change it to note to self, it's actually going to create a new note here. Each of these is a note, okay? And full minutes is generated during the meeting. And then these are additional notes, and they're templated notes, okay? So if you roll over the plus, you actually get additional templated notes that are recommended for this kind of meeting. And depending on the kind of meeting, you'll get different kinds of templated notes or suggestions. So if I go back to presentation, you'll see the default for presentation was presentation notes. And this is a special kind of meeting note that's designed specifically for presentations, and it gives little quotes and things like that. So it's super cool. So the whole point of Quill is get notes that are really relevant to the kind of meeting you're doing and the kind of notes you want out of that meeting. And it might not just be one kind of meeting note. It might be many things. You might want to follow up. You might want to do other things. So here I could just go ahead and brief my team. And this is going to write a pretty good email to my team explaining like what I was doing. Now, in this case, it's not particularly exciting because I'm explaining that I did a demo to myself. But in other kinds of meetings, this is super valuable. So this is what these are. These are notes. And each of these notes, you can go ahead and email them. And you can share the meeting if you want, on or off. This will send an email from Quill, and it just looks exactly like this, basically. There's no extra stuff in there. And if you take off sharing the meeting, it won't share the meeting. Otherwise, if you share the meeting, they can actually use the meeting as well on their side. So that's super cool. There's all kinds of notes, like notes for them basically generates a set of notes for the other party in the meeting.